everybody, we get to see that Huda Mustafa was on Call Her Daddy as she was asked by Alex Cooper the emotional part of Huda's childhood moment that she shared, and that was a question asked to Huda. There has been so much conversations about your character, how you treated other islanders, whether or not your behavior was toxic, and we are going to get into all that tonight. I think in order to have like an actual productive conversation, I want you to know you a little bit better before we get into island days. So it went on with the conversation. So let's go back. I want to talk to you about your childhood. What was it like in your house growing up? So my parents, they migrated to America and got their citizenship. And my dad, he had his own businesses, and my mom, she was a teacher. And we didn't we weren't like fortunate as kids. Like, we may mother and father had 5 kids, so it's like, and they immigrated here, no family, nothing. So I wasn't raised with money, I wasn't raised with that. We played with sticker outside. We didn't have phones until we was 16, 17. Like, I'm not what it is, the privileged children. I was never that. And growing up with my dad was extremely abusive. He was very abusive, like towards my mom, towards me and my siblings. Like, the vivid memories I have as a child was like, I do even know how old I was, but I remember hearing my dad like beating my mom out in the room. And I remember, like, finally, like, I think someone got the door open, and I just remember seeing my mom face, like her glasses were broken, and then I just seen him like stitch her head down and slam the door. Like, that really made me cry. So Huda was emotional, and everybody felt emotional about that. Like, that's the literally my childhood. I can get a tissue, that tissue, and let's get you. So definitely they had to get Huda a tissue. And hold on a second, you're good. I'm definitely about to start my journey in the childhood conversation. So definitely extremely abusive childhood, not needless to say. Like, I need to have a fun childhood through. I think me and my siblings were extremely close in the amendments of the chills. Like, we were very very close. My sisters, she would get us away from all that. She would take us a little wake hall out for the distraction. It was like a road because we were doing construction. Some you would see like beer truckers. So definitely Huda's childhood was overwhelming. It was a roller coaster, and idea about anything you should, because that was really really trauma towards Huda. Being her career, she wanted to be a model, but then she was bullied by her 3 friends and the entire school because she was short, and she stopped eating for days. Like, she was really struggling. When my parents separated, I was like the 4th grade, I believe, and my mom, remember, when my dad was at work, we packed up everything and left, and my mom got it. We lived in like 2 beds, 1 bathroom apartment, and that was like 600 rent dollars. I'm pretty sure no washers, no dryers. We could go for laundry. So my mom slept on a couch. I was even a couch. So definitely such an emotional childhood. She didn't want to take a bed. want was to take a break and make us feel comfortable. So, do you have a relationship with your father? Do you speak with him? I haven't talked to my dad in 8 years. Yes, I've stopped talking to him like in 16. There are really valid reasons to ask why I'm not speaking to him. My dad was there a lot of times where I was alone with my dad, and there is something like my family doesn't believe me. So Huda really cried at the show during the moment she was sharing her childhood story. Um, so definitely, guys, it was such an emotional journey towards Huda's life. So love you guys. Leave a comment to such an emotional story, because Huda was bullied at school. She had first trauma at home towards the father being abusive towards them and the mother. So definitely it was such a roller coaster for everybody during that time. But right now she is definitely successful.